I was held up at gunpoint. I was robbed. Like, I was raped. All these horrendous things happened to me, but I just feel like I've always had a guardian angel. It took me a minute to figure out how blessed I was. Discovered Kabbalah. I was looking for answers.
Why do you think that was? Why were you looking for answers?
Because I had everything that people would assume would give you happiness. I had a successful career. I had fame, fortune, monetary things, physical things, but I wasn't happy. When I came to New York, when I was broke and I had no friends, nowhere to live, I was held up at gunpoint. I was robbed. Like, I was raped. All these horrendous things happened to me, but I just feel like I've always had a guardian angel. It took me a minute to figure out how blessed I was and that the universe was protecting me and looking out for me. I had such an unhappy childhood that whatever happened to me in New York City, I was like, whatever happens to me is better than what my life was. So I'm sticking around. I'm not going back. But you see, the worst things that happen to you are the best things that happen to you, because if my childhood hadn't been what it had been, if I hadn't lost my mother, if I hadn't had all of these challenges as a child, I would have thought of my home as a place of comfort and I would have gone back. But I didn't, so that's what kept me going. And then there are challenges in my career. Even though I was very successful, I went through many periods of time where the press was beating up on me. I was demonized. What kept me going? I don't know. Like I said, guardian angels. There were moments in my life where I wanted to cut my arms off. I actually contemplated suicide. I was like, I can't take this pain anymore. But as soon as you understand that what's happening to you is a challenge that you are karmically meant to experience and learn from and evolve to a higher level of consciousness, then you can look at that event, that experience, as a lesson and not punishment. About 1.5 years ago, I was rehearsing for my tour and I got a bacterial infection. 1 minute I was alive and dancing around, and the next minute I was in the ICU unit of a hospital, and I woke up from being unconscious for 4 days. I got out of the hospital, they took me off of the ventilator, I started to breathe on my own, and I had something, it's called sepsis, and it's like, it can kill you.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah.
And everybody recovers at a different rate, and I've always seen myself as Superwoman. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna kick this, I'm gonna be good, I'm getting back into rehearsals. And I had no strength, I had no energy, I couldn't get out of bed, and I didn't know when it was gonna end. And I used to talk to my teacher all the time, and he's like, the sooner you accept what's happening to you and that you don't know when it's gonna end, the sooner it's gonna end.